Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that.
Call you Dale, cause you burn hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, I catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time. She get full, finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Houston Texans. for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Houston. This will be returned from the 6. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on, 38, down. Black, 95. Hut.
First carry for the Auburn alum. Tank Bigsby. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Strike. Check, strike. Hut.
Once again, it's Bigsby. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. 6, mega. Set, hut.
On 2nd down, Love. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set. Red, cycle. You, yellow. Claws, red. Red, yellow. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. That one's caught. That's Matthew Golden. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Green Bay.
On the ready. Down. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Set, hut. Black 40. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Packers.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
38, smash, red, blue striker.
The man in motion is Watson.
Ready?
On first and 10, here's Love. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Chindike. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here's ready.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw here is complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It is a big-time play for Houston. 36 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Well run with Achane. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. The All-Pro Micah Parsons there for the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
3rd and inches. He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he's going to have a Texans first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Bronco 80.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's another Texans. First down. First and goal at the 4-yard.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. It's the Packers on top. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they go to work on first and goal.
Ready. 76, 90, ready.
Here's a run, and he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
Down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Okay, break.
Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Ready. 70 Lions.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Cowboy 80. Ready,
Throwing here on third and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Here we set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's going to look for the home run ball. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 97 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Viking 18. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready, ready, let go.
A run, and it's Achan. Yeah, Devon Achan. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Houston. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
Makes the score Packers 14, Texans 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go. 50, green. Hut, hut.
On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. Now he's free to midfield. And they will finally run him down. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 39 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Hey, go furious. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Cycles. 5, 6, set, ready. 22 needle, 45, set.
Here's Love. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 2nd and 10.
Red, cycle, set, hut. Yellow, 43. Blue striker. Blue, go. Drill green. Ready?
Back to the air, it's Love. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready, ready.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Here's Love to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
The key component to a screen game, Mike, is that you need your opponent to think you're trying to push the ball vertically downfield. Then you're able to catch them off guard by checking it down short. In this case, the defense doesn't fall for it. They rally to the ball, and they tackle him short of the sticks.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This from 40 yards out.
40-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Packers build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a 1st down to go with it.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A run out of the gun with HN. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second and a yard.
Come on, set! Japanese Timberwolf. Ready.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. That one good for 29.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
On the ready.
10 at the 11-yard line.
Get it.
Once again, it's Achan. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It's a loss.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Bronco 80.
He'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for H.M.
The second down pass. Complete to Devon H.M. That's a gain of 7.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On third down, they'll go with H.M. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. That one is good. And the Texans are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Close, 10. Right through, down. Blue, 32, clear jack. Drill green. Go pink. You, yellow. Hut, hut.
Love to throw on first and 10. That one on target to Watson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Set. 60 red. 60 red.
The man in motion is Watson.
Hut, hut.
On first down, it's Love. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A second down throw for Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Black Ultra.
Love to throw it on first down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. Black 40. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That is hot. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Ready. Set.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Come on, set. 33, pause, red. Ready.
Love. To the left side and taken in by Golden. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This a 42-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. This returnable from the 4. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Work his way across the 25-yard line.
Come on, set. 6, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-check. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Okay,
second and 11.
65, Jack, 65, 18 cards.
Now they'll set up to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A gain there of 21. First down for Houston.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. and they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 9.
He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's now 4th.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Let's go. Let's go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And the Packers are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
It's a turnover on downs.
Here we go. You get 10 black. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. There's Pratt, the tight end. He gets free. And he will go all the way. Tucker Pratt. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
27, Texans 10. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard
Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Ready? 60 by 6.
Trying to start on the ground. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down,
ready?
you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Outline, that's Bigsby. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And that's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Now Love. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Bigsby trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43, black shot.
The slot man
52.
in motion right.
Set.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And he's got another one. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
34, Texans 10.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, set. Cowboy.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
And the Texans,
Cowboy 80.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's a give to Achak. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yards.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down, and in this case, they do it for a loss.
Back to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Bronco 80. Panther 60.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. So they're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Red, yellow. 43 rail. 45, white. 10 cycles. Ready?
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Love. Open is the tight end, Kraft. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
We'll go play action with Love. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
They'll run the toss with Bigsby. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Down. Hut.
On second down, Love. Toward the outside, catch made by Watson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Strikers, 3-3. Here we go. Ken Black. Set.
They'll try a jet sweep. There's Golden. And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left them nowhere to go. And no gain. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ultra. Here we go, set.
The man in motion is Watson.
Black, 95, hut.
On play action, Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Blue striker. Hey, check Mega. Ultra. Go Ultra.
Here's Love to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Jimray DK now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Back to the air once more on second down. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
17 yards.
17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Texans first down.
At the 48-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Why not go back to it? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
Another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Moving to his right. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Ready, go!
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. 24-yard pickup as they convert on fourth down. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
Let's go.
Here's H.N. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
H.N. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
And now with that stop on second and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. Third and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's third down and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Texans. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Ready, break.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. The ball comes out. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
They'll look to throw. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready?
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
Here we go. Start. Viking 18. Ready?
Now a screen set up for H-Check. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is third and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up third and goal.
On the set.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Out to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal.
60 Vikings, 6, Mustang 19. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on fourth and goal.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Love to throw it on first down. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Okay, break. Ready? Cowboy 80, 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Down. Bronco 80.
From the draw with H.J. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there back. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Ready, ready. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Got his man at the 6. And he'll take this one in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Houston. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Smith, ready. 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 Ready.
Now it's Bigsby. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 11. And quickly pick up a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a
On the ready.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Come on, set. Ready.
Once again, it's Bigsby. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Down. Blue.
Here comes the jet sweep. He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. 70 seconds left to go in this game. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
Black shot 33. Smash. Smash. Check. Smash. Steal. Check. Steal. Check. Steal. Ultra. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
DK to return. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 60 Bison. 6.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready.
Here's Bigsby. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Texans are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They move to 16-0 on the year. They have a chance next Sunday to become the first team to finish a regular season 17-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?